Welcome back to my channel, guys, and in today's video we are going to watch another Andrew Tate Emergency Meeting. In this meeting we are going to learn a lot of amazing lessons and a lot of amazing things, so must watch this video till the end. By the way, in this video Andrew Tate talks about humans are ungrateful, like how he explained how humans are ungrateful. The second thing he talks about is how important it is to believe in yourself in order to be the successful guy, in order to become successful. And we have to prepare to do the work to deserve success. So a lot of things are we going to learn from this emergency meeting, so must watch this video till the end. Anyway, if you don't know, I let you know that also our Discord server where me and other members of our Discord server talks about money and how we can grow in life. So must subscribe to my channel because I'm uploading videos daily and I think I deserve a subscribe. If you love me, or if you love Tate, if you love to be successful, if you love yourself, you can subscribe my channel. What the fuck I'm saying? Subscribe my channel, guys, if you want.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me for another emergency meeting. I'm here to impart my wisdom and hopefully some happiness upon you all, because you're my best friends in the whole world. Today we're going to talk about visualization, because I get asked quite often about manifesting and visualization. Today we're going to talk about visualization. Why is the window behind me closed? What is this treachery? Today we're going to talk about visualization, because I get asked quite often about this in lots of different versions. It's quite a complicated subject when you enact manifestation, your self-mental model, your self-belief, visualizing how it's all going to end up. Do you visualize the end result? Do you visualize the battle? Do you visualize the problems? We're going to talk about visualization as a whole. Visualization as a whole is very misunderstood, because most people are visualizing to beg the universe for things, like a pauper, like a female who you met in Dubai. Please buy me this handbag. God, please give me a Lambo. I visualize I want a really nice big house. Please give me nice stuff. Please give me money. Like a pauper, like a beggar. Let me ask you a question. If someone begs you for things, how do you feel about them? If someone asks you for $10, you give it to them, fine. Then they beg for more, and you give it to them. Then they beg for more. Because the human creature is permanently ungrateful. We're always unhappy. We're always going to be asking for more. You're always going to visualize bigger and larger and more grandiose things than you currently have. So when you are visualizing these things and begging the universe for them, not only are you a beggar, but even worse, when the universe does satisfy one of these concerns, you continue to ask for more, and you look ungrateful. Ungratefulness is one of the least likable aspects of the human psyche. If you help somebody with something and they're ungrateful for it, nothing will make you angry faster than that. And the universe, karma, God, the simulation, whatever you want to call it, operates the exact same way. You must always try your very best to not be ungrateful. So what is the purpose of visualization? Well, there are two things you should be doing when you visualize. You should be unplugging, like we talked about yesterday. You should be disconnecting from the matrix, and you should be allowing your mind to run through the personal events you've gone through and to organize your thoughts. And you should be visualizing a future that you want to have, but not in a way where you're going to look like a beggar or a pauper. Give me lots of things I don't currently have. I want all this stuff. Give me all this stuff. Like a slut. You're not a slut. You're a man. And you want to earn things. You don't want to be given anything. You want to earn things, because that's what men do. Because you're not going to put any value on things which are given to you. You're going to put value on the things that you earn. You're not going to respect any of the things that are given to you. You want it to be hard. You want it to be difficult. You want to go through the mud. You want to suffer and bleed. You want to sweat. And by going through all of those things, you are attributing value to the end result. That is when you're going to be happy with what you get. So when you visualize, you are not asking for things. What you are visualizing is to do three important things. The first thing is to say thank you for the things you already have. For the same reason that ungratefulness is dislikable, gratefulness is very respected by people and the universe. When you visualize, instead of asking for a larger house, you should be saying thank you to God for the house you currently have. Instead of asking for a hotter girlfriend, you should be thankful for the girlfriend you currently have. Instead of asking for more money, you should be thankful for the money you currently have. You should be visualizing, sitting, closing your eyes, and feeling a deep gratitude. Gratitude is a high vibration. Gratitude is a good energy to have inside of you. It attracts nice things to you when you feel the warm fuzz of gratitude inside of your chest. So visualization should be saying thank you for the things you already have. And the second thing you should be visualizing is trying to 100% convince yourself and the world that you believe you will have the things you want. This is very different than begging and asking for the things you want. This is saying that I know one day I will have them because I believe in myself. You are visualizing the self-belief. You are not visualizing the fish, you're visualizing the fishing rod. You are prepared to go and work. You are prepared to suffer, sweat, sit out in the sun. You're prepared to wait a long period of time. You're prepared to do the difficult things to eventually get the fish that you want. However, you are not going to believe that you can pull this off unless you visualize and understand that you are perfectly capable of doing these things. You know, in my life, if I look at all the things I've achieved, the most amazing things, the reason I managed to pull them off is because I 100% believed I was going to. Every time I 100% believed I was going to pull off a miracle, somehow I did. When I truly believed in myself and I knew that somehow I was going to do something amazing, I actually did. It wasn't that I was any more capable than I normally am. It's that I just believed it would go well. Believing it's all going to work out okay somehow makes things all work out okay. You have outlasted every difficult thing that has happened to you so far. You have outlasted all of the situations you thought you would never outlast. You have outlasted all the stressful scenarios you found yourself in. You've managed to do all of that. So there's no reason to believe with 100% success rate that the future is going to be any different. So you're visualizing to say thank you for the things you already have, and you're cementing your work ethic inside of your mind. You're not saying, I want a nice house. You're visualizing saying, I'm the kind of person who is prepared to do anything it takes to get a nice house. I'm prepared to do any amount of work. I'm prepared to take on stressful tasks. I'm prepared to reply to as many people as I need to reply to. I'll do the late nights. I know I deserve this house, and I'm going to get it by proving I deserve it. I'm going to get it by working harder than everybody else. Life is a competition, and in the competition, the people who work the longest are rewarded. The indefatigable people are rewarded. I am not going to quit. I am not going to give up. Everyone else is going to get tired. Everyone else is going to quit. Everyone else is going to complain. I'm not. I'm not that guy. I'm different than everyone else. And because I'll be the last one standing, because I'm the longest lasting, I'm going to get exactly what I deserve because I'm the person who never gives in. Your entire personality and your worldview is simply what you have decided inside of your mind. If you visualize and decide inside of your mind that you're the kind of person who never quits, you become the kind of person who never quits. If you decide depression isn't real, you become the person who cannot be depressed. What you decide, what you 100% visualize, this is who you become. If you become the person who you decide is always happy, I'm a positive person. I'm always happy no matter what. When difficult things happen to me, I do not give up. I do not quit. That is what other people do. I'm the kind of person who smiles through the pain, smiles through the chaos. That's what makes me different than everyone else. If you keep repeating these things, you become that person. Because when something difficult happens to you, you enact out your visualizations. You are choosing the characters. You are choosing all the different spirits of the ancestry, which make you as a unique individual. You are choosing the stats that you're going to apply to your character for the video game. You are deciding what you want to be, and visualization is how you attribute the skill points to your avatar inside of the simulation. That is what visualization is for. Saying thank you for everything you already have, and then to take the skill sets that you want. You want to be grateful. You want to be happy. You want to be satisfied. You want to be hardworking. You want to be perspicacious. You want all of these things, and you are rewiring your brain to understand that's exactly who you are. Those qualities will give you the things you want. That is how you get the nice house. You do not visualize and beg and ask like a pauper for expensive things that you have not earned. Instead, you visualize having the qualities that you need to go and earn the expensive things that you want. This is an extremely important distinction. Most of you shouldn't be visualizing at all because you're doing it completely wrong. Begging God for for things makes him dislike you. Begging the universe for things makes the universe dislike you. You are visualizing wrong, and you're actually doing harm to yourself by constantly sitting there like a beggar, like a pathetic peasant. Get rid of that. Instead, use your visualization to imagine yourself in a difficult scenario and imagining yourself handling it flawlessly. Handling it cool, calm, flawless, professional. When James Bond comes under fire, he does not panic. He is a consummate professional, as are you. This is what visualization is for. Doing it for any other reason is a complete waste of cognitive time. In fact, it's actually damaging your relationship with the simulation because you look like a pathetic peasant. You look like a beggar. You are not a beggar. If you came to me and said, Andrew, I want $10 million, please, what's your chance of getting it? Very low. If you come to me and say, Andrew, I have all the skills required to make you $20 million, and in return, all I would like is $10 million. I want to work beside you. I am hardworking. I am dedicated. I do not quit. I do not give up. I learn fast. I have visualized. I have trained my mind to be all of these things. I am exactly who you need on your team. For that reason, we are going to work together and we are going to succeed if you give me the opportunity. That is a completely different ask than give me 10 million. So when I ask people what they want, I go through life and often say to people, guys, what do you want? And they say, I want a fast car, and I want a nice house, and I want a hot girl. They don't say, I want to be hardworking and disciplined and dedicated. I want to be the kind of person who never misses the gym. Everyone says they want muscles. No one says they want to be the person who wants to go to the gym and will not miss the gym. That is why they don't end up with the body they want. I don't need the muscles. I don't need the money. I just need to be the guy who's always in the gym and who always works, because guess what that leads to? If I ask God to give me the powers and the skills so that I can constantly use my body and my cognitive function to dedicate myself towards difficult tasks, he'll give it to me. I'm one of God's soldiers, as are you. I'm asking to be strong so I can go and fight the world. He will give me that. He will not give me victories I did not earn. He will not give me money I did not earn. He will not give me women and houses and cars I do not deserve. He is not going to give me undeserved things, but he will give me the strength to go and fight if I am prepared to suffer and fight. That is what you are visualizing for. You're saying thank you for all of your achievements, and you're asking for the power to go and get more. You do not ask God for an easy life. You ask God for the skills to build any life you want. This is extremely important. We have a super chat here I'm going to read quickly. What would you suggest? I am self-employed tradesperson working with dad and uncle, looking to get the business spread, and right now I have the money to get an M3 at 21. Should I get it? First, you should join the real world, and you should amplify the money you have. An M3 at 21, sure, you live one life, but you shouldn't be spending all of your money on an M3 when you can certainly make a whole bunch more money inside of the real world. We're waiting for you to sign up, join us, and ask that question inside of the campus, and we'll give you an answer. So making money is one thing that everybody on the planet is obsessed with. It's true. We're all born into the capitalistic game. You cannot escape this game. You don't get to tick a box at the beginning of your life and say, I don't want to play capitalism. I want to live in a socialist utopia. That's not how it works. Whether you're born in India, Africa, or America, you need money. So everyone is constantly closing their eyes and thinking of and dreaming of big piles of money. And they're confused why it doesn't turn up. Nobody is closing their eyes and thinking of being a hard worker. What is God more likely to give you? A pile of money you didn't earn? Or the strength to work hard? You must rewire your software. Your body is your hardware. If you rewire your software, not only will you have the discipline and dedication to go and work on your hardware as and when required, but most importantly, you're going to have a completely different, unique worldview, which is going to allow you to win. You're going to rewire yourself for competitiveness. This is what you must comprehend about visualization. Say thank you for the things you have and rewire your brain so that you can go out there and win. Now, I have not, for a very long time, I have not probably in modern history, closed my mind and imagined something I want that I do not have. All I imagine are the skills I need to go and get it. Something very important is coming in the next few weeks. I'm going to say it now before we finish this emergency meeting and I go on to the next point. In the next couple of Mindset in and of itself. People often say to me, Andrew, I love your videos. It helps so much with my mindset. Your mindset should be optimized for competency. You are a man and you want an empire. As much as you pretend you don't want an empire, that is false. Having a woman who loves you and children who respect you is an empire. That's what you want. You want money. That's an empire. You want a house which is yours. This is land that is yours that you must protect. That is an empire. You want an empire. If you are optimizing your mind for happiness, then you're not going to be as competitive as the man who optimizes his mind for competitiveness. You need to optimize and visualize and train your brain and train your software to be as capable and as competitive as possible all of the time. This is the most important life hack I can give you as a man, because it is becoming harder and harder to win, and some people are prepared to suffer to win. If you are not prepared to suffer to win, you're never going to beat the guy who is. So you need to visualize this. I am prepared to suffer. I am prepared to do the difficult days that other people are not prepared to do. I am not the kind of person who complains. I do not quit. When everyone else around me is giving up, I am the last one standing. This is what I imagine. This is why I'm going to have everything I've ever dreamed of. This is why I'm going to succeed. I am thankful to God and the universe for all the amazing things I already have. I know I'm going to have more because I'm the type of person who will not give up when everyone else has given up. I know I'm the kind of person who's going to have exactly what he dreams of because I'm going to work for it. I'm going to respect it when I have it. I'm going to show the universe that I deserve it the most. That is why I am the most dedicated. This is extremely important. The real world has some huge changes coming soon. The Rumble wallet's important for that. That's why you have to download it. Some other massive changes are coming to the real world. And it's extremely important that you have this mindset. You must be the kind of person who is prepared to work when no one else is prepared to work. You must dedicate yourself to the task when everyone else is ADHD, everyone else is permanently distracted, everyone else is giving up. Nobody else can sit down and get something done for more than 5 minutes before they quit, before they give up, before they want to go watch porn. You have to be different than everybody else. Change your visualization strategy. After this emergency meeting, write down all the qualities that would make you extremely successful in your life. What would make you successful? Firstly, you're the kind of person who can identify opportunities, perspicacity. Secondly, you're the kind of person who never quits, never gives up, indefatigability. Thirdly, you're likable, you're charismatic, you're interesting, you're funny. You need to sit and write down all of the qualities you want in yourself, and that's what you need to be visualizing as you take time off your phone. Rewire your programming. Funny is a decision. Charismatic is a decision. Your aura is a decision. Being likable is a decision. You decide all of these things. You think about and you work on these things. Name a likable, charismatic, a guy with aura, funny, who's smart, intelligent, hardworking, paying attention to opportunities, who doesn't have any house he wants. That's how you get the house. I hope I've made this clear. I hope I've given you guys some important knowledge here. This is the point of meditation and visualization. A lot of you have been doing it wrong. I've been getting lots of emails from you guys saying, I'm visualizing a big house and it isn't coming. That is why. Keep that in mind. You need to be as grateful as possible to the universe because ungrateful people are not rewarded. Tell your parents you love them. Be thankful for all the things you have. Be nice to your partner. Be nice to the waiter. Be nice to the taxi driver. Go through life with a grateful heart. Be kind, be open, be really, really approachable, be a great and nice person, and you'll be surprised what the universe will begin to give to you. Thank you.
So this is the end of the video, and let's have a conversation. We are going to talk about what we learned from this video, and if you want to go, you can go, but I suggest you to listen to me and my community, because at the end of the day, it's a conversation between me and you. We not only talk about what we learned from this video, but we also talk about other things, like how we can improve our life. I mean, we also talk about out of the box. So let's start the conversation because we don't have time, and we have to, I don't know what I'm saying, guys, but let's start the conversation. So the first thing he talks about is humans are ungrateful. And we have to understand this, that yes, humans are ungrateful because the second you're refusing to help people, they're gonna hate you. Maybe you give money to someone, or maybe you give money to your friend, and they will keep asking you. And the second you refuse to help them, you refuse to give money, they will start hating you. They will forget about all the money you gave them, and they will start hating you. I have a personal experience in this, because I have seen so many people who are ungrateful. 1 second. Yeah, ungrateful. They are ungrateful, and it's a human nature. We can't complain anyone. It's a human nature that they are ungrateful. The second you refuse to help them, they're gonna start hating you, or they're gonna start disliking you. That's human nature. And some motherfuckers are doing ping 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 outside. Anyway, we don't give a shit about them. Let's talk about believe in yourself. The second thing Andrew talks about, the second thing I learned from this video is believing in yourself. And it is very important to believe in yourself, because in my case, let me tell you about myself. I have nothing. I have nothing. The only thing I have is believe in myself. It's believe in myself. The only thing I have is believe in myself, and you have to do the same thing. You have to believe that at the end of the day it's all gonna work out okay. At the end of the day I'm gonna win, no matter how many times I fail. No matter how many times I fail, you have to bang your head against the wall until you win. You have to try again and again and again until you win. And you have to believe in yourself. Like, maybe I'm saying to you that I'm in front of camera, I'm showing my face, and I'm telling you guys that I'm going to make $500K this year. In the next 4 months, I'm going to make $500K. And my bank balance right now is zero. And maybe you are laughing at me because you are thinking this guy who is from Pakistan is not gonna make that much amount of money. When he told one of my people that I'm going to make, my goal is to make $500K per in the next 4 months, they said that it's impossible. But I know it's impossible, but I have belief in myself. I manipulate my mind to think that I'm gonna make $500K in the next 4 months. Because all I do have is believe that at the end of the day I'm gonna make it. That at the end of the day I'm gonna make it, like something fall down from the sky, maybe. I don't know, something fall down from the roof. Anyway, let's start the video. Like some concrete or ceiling like stuff. Like, so let's start the video. You probably seen that I have some problems like that. There is construction work, something falls on in my head, and some motherfuckers are doing pee outside in the street, and I'm recording videos. It's hot in the summer and the fan is off, but I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it because work has to be done. Money has to be made. I have nothing to do with all these things. And those things motivate me to work more hard, to move out of my hometown, or to build an office, an isolated office, so I can record videos properly. I can do work, and I don't have these noise problem. That's why I'm working hard, and those things motivate me. I'm not sad about those things. I'm not sad about that there is no AC in my room. I'm not sad about that. I'm not sad about that I don't have resources. I don't just make excuses. I don't make excuses because work has to be done. Nobody's coming to save me, and nobody cares about me until I give something, until I provide something. That's why I'm telling you that nobody either gonna be helpful, nobody either gonna help you, nobody like either gonna help you to build your career. Only you are going to save your life. Only you, no matter in what condition are you, no matter in what condition are you in. Work hard. Work hard. And work hard is the only answer. I may stopped my video because of this concrete, I may stopped my video. I may stop my video. Like I could stop my video because of this concrete thing happened to me, because of that noise that coming outside in the street. I can stop, but if I keep stopping my videos, if I keep, like, I can't record videos because these things never gonna leave me alone. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but these things gonna happen. Like, this angle is good. Like, these things are always happening to me. Like, I'm not living in a high society, I'm living in a middle class society. So you know what I'm trying to say. And I don't have a noise reducer mic. I have a good mic, and someone helped me to buy this mic. Anyway, let's talk about the last point: prepare to do the work to deserve each and everything. We can't just say that, whoa, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve this. We just can't say that. We have to do the work to deserve success. If we want a cup of ice cream, we have to work on ourselves to earn that money to deserve an ice cream. I just gave you an example. If you want success, if you want Ferrari, work on yourself so you can deserve those things, and God will. God gives you what you deserve. God gives you what you deserve. God gives you how much hard work you put in, how much work you put in yourself. God gives you thing according to this thing, that how much work you do, how much grateful you are, and we have to be grateful of God. No matter what we have, be thankful, be grateful. Anyway, I think it's time to go, and we're gonna meet tomorrow. God bless you guys. I hope you enjoyed this emergency meeting and work on yourself. Stop making excuses. No matter in which situation are you in, you already seen I'm in which condition I am in, but I'm still recording. I'm still working because work has to be done. Money has to be made. I have to work on myself in order to show God that, God, look, I deserve success. Give me success, and I'm grateful of what I have. See you in the next video.